Ladies and gentlemen, it is here, the Rob1744 2-wide 3x3 piston door. It is the best design you could ever wish for. Just look at this beautiful closing and opening animation. Oh my god. What more could you ask for? So I now will show you how to build this immaculate door. If you build it, you practically beat Minecraft and there is nothing else to do in the game. To build it, you'll need some building blocks, some of the framework door blocks and your blocks to place your redstone in. They don't have to be different, but I will tell you which ones will be visible in the frame of the door. You also need redstone dust, repeaters, target blocks, sticky pistons, observers, note blocks, redstone lamps, and you might as well get a lever to actually turn it on. Okay, we will begin by placing 4 blocks like this. This is the first layer. Then you go here, place redstone dust, place another block here, place repeaters, here 2 ticks, here 1 tick, here more redstone dust, and here 2 more blocks like this. Then you will also want to come here, place 2 blocks and a sticky piston facing upwards. Third layer, you want to place another sticky piston here, more repeaters, this time on 3 ticks, redstone dust over here. Now you will want to place a note block here, and this is gonna be your input, so this is where you turn on the door, so we can put a lever here for now. Now you want an observer facing into the block. Then you want another block, repeater over here at 2 ticks and redstone dust. You also want a target block on the side like this, and you will want another observer facing into the piston, so the arrow goes into the target block. For the 4th layer, you will need obsidian, and you want to place it above this redstone block. Then you will have, these are the frame blocks, so these will actually be visible when walking through. These 3 blocks. Then you want to place another sticky piston over here, an observer facing upwards, and a block over here. Now for the 5th layer, you want to place redstone dust over here, sticky piston like that, another frame block over here. Then you will want to place 1 more frame block here. Now go to the other side and place sticky piston and frame block. Oh, excuse me, this should be 1 block farther away. Like this. Alright, everything's fine. Now for the 6th layer, piston, block, and observer over here, and also a block on the side of this piston. Next layer, you will also want the last pistons over here, and this is rather tricky to place, but you need an upwards facing observer. So you see the face is visible from the top. Now you want another frame block here, frame block here. Actually, I'm gonna place the piston first. Piston, frame block, and a block here. Next layer, you need node blocks. Node block over here and resting dust here. Then we want an observer facing into the node block. We want to break this, of course. We don't want any dirt in our door. We will need 3 frame blocks like this and 1 more to the side over here. Then we simply want an observer above this piston facing inwards and a redstone lamp. Important, do not place a node block because it won't work. Now don't worry about that, later we will replace all the blocks in the frame. Moving onwards, we have the 9th layer with block here, node block over here, above the observer, redstone dust again in the X pattern, then again a tricky placement. We will need a sticky piston facing upwards, which is pretty hard to place, but just go around here and place it like this, and remove all the other unnecessary blocks. Next we have redstone dust like this, another downwards facing piston, a regular, this time a regular piston, very important, regular piston, not sticky piston. And next to the regular piston we will have a block. Now we want a... Whoa! I thought I was pushing shift. So we will want a redstone lamp over here, observer like this, and a repeater on 2 ticks. And lastly a block facing into here. Next layer we want to place an observer on top of this node block, and a block over here, and another downward facing sticky piston, which are always tricky to place. Now we want an observer also facing the same direction as the piston, so the we're gonna have to okay. And don't worry about the piston noises. So you want the observer face to be facing upwards. Then you want another redstone dust here, and a block on top of this observer, and 2 more blocks like this. Now, next layer, block here, redstone repeater, 3 ticks, another block, then a node block, then a piece of redstone dust here, repeater on 2 ticks, and then a redstone dust place here, and lastly we need another upwards facing observer. Okay, good job. We are on our last two layers. We want a piston like that, an observer facing downwards, two blocks over here, and then a downward facing sticky piston next to this observer. Now we want to get back up without breaking anything. And the last layer, simply place block here, redstone repeater 1 tick, and another redstone repeater at 2 ticks, and we are all done. Now we must fix the pistons that have fired before we actually made the door. So you just want to go remove these 2 blocks and place them over here. And now the door is done. And let's see. Oh, how beautifully useful. This is the most magnificent opening and closing animation you have ever seen. Thank you for watching the video, and I hope you will build this door as soon as you create a new survival world. It is simply impossible to live without this door in your life.